Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Transformer fans, and YouTube. This is Cdog back with another Transformers review. This is Transformers Cyberverse, Action Attackers, Scout Class, Sting Shot Bumblebee, Iron Burst Optimus Prime, and Turbine Trash Windblade. I also wanted to say check out this on Saturday mornings on Cartoon Network, 6:30 a.m. for the Transformers Cyberverse cartoon. It is good for adults and kids. I think both will enjoy it just the same amount for any Transformers fans. Also, check out Bumblebee, December 21st, this weekend, which I want to say something real quick to Hasbro. Please do not open the movie 2 to 3 weeks early for people like me that can't see it. It is a real shame because fans get online and give you tons of spoilers without even trying to see them. So I really don't appreciate that. I'll do that in a minute. But also, I spent an hour looking for Studio Series Bumblebee's head. Check out the review. You can see at the end where it flies off, and I get a bummer deal where I don't have his head anymore, but I did find it, and I just wanted to let you guys know. And this is a very cool figure. Behind the loose hips, you know, but beyond that, which I can tighten up myself with some floor polish, but it makes the swivels nice and loose, which is nice. But the rest of the joints are tight, so with a little floor polish there, it wouldn't be bad at all. But I just wanted to let my fans know that I did find that figure. Back to what's at hand. So this is the figures right here. We have Bumblebee, nice Saturday morning cartoon art, and you get the figure. You get the half transformation into car mode. Ages 6 and up Bumblebee. You can see in the back, transforms in 6 steps. Megatron starts from Grimlock cross cells. Convert to activate, and then it also has on the side here Action Attackers Scout Class. Optimus Prime, nice cool picture of the cartoon art. Figure, more of the art. Scout Class, Optimus Prime, ages 6 and up. You got the half transformation art. And then in the back, convert to activate, ages 6 steps. Got Slipstream and this cross cell, which I was not able to find, nor was able to find any of the others. Windblade transforms in 8 steps. There's the gimmick. Action Attacker Scout Class. You can see her eyes look a little differently painted on each side. Turbine Thrash. And then it's just Saturday morning cartoon art. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. One thing that's worth mentioning is there's no twist ties at all. You just slide this out and then pop the figure out, which I find very, very convenient and I like. Alright, so out of the packaging, we'll take a look at them one at a time here. Bumblebee up front. He's got some swivel joints here. No ball joints, so they don't go out at all. No head joint, and you get some hip movement that you can riff. I mean, it's got these weird, like, big pieces on the back that really, in my opinion, have no freaking purpose. And, you know, it has knees in a sense, like you can bend kind of, but not really, as you can see. And plus it's on this weird loose metal pin, so you kind of really don't have knees. So and then you get this weird swivel that's for transformation that can maybe use for some posability, possibly, but and then you get this. And you can use this in either mode. It's got this kind of like, it's got the stinger part, and then you just got this little lever on here that you can put some sting to it. It's weird though, it comes out on different angles than where the actual stinger is. Kind of like on the side or something, but got some blue paint on top of some black paint there. A little bit of blue paint here for the windows, the windshield there, the lines. It's painted in black. You get some black plastic here with yellow plastic, a little bit of silver detailing there, as well as on the face, and some sky blue eyes with the red Autobot symbol. You get some more windows painted back here, and these are actually on joints. So you can have the wings kind of move around. There's a little bit of wheels at the bottom. This is what it looks like from the back, so absolutely terrible from the back. that's Bumblebee, just to show you a size comparison of what he would look like with the standard Bumblebee Legions class. They are much bigger. Actually, let me get him standing up there. You can see how much taller they are. And this is him at his full height, the Volkswagen, just to show you with the Studio Series. And from the beginning of the video, I did remind people that I did find the head today. But there's what he looks like with Studio Series Bumblebee. So, okay. Actual height is, he's 3 3/4 inches tall, so this is the height of a G.I. Joe. Alright, so for transformation, basically, it's just like this action attacker's gimmick. Float that up, pull that back like this, put the arms up like that. Then you swivel this to the front. Then you disconnect. There's little notches. You can see that black notch. You kind of lean into it because it's on this slider weird thing. And you flip that around. Same thing on this side. Lean out of it. Flip that around. Then you would marry up these joints. So that one goes in there. And then this one just kind of tabs on there like that. Putting that forward. And you can put these back so he has back wheels there, kind of like that. And there is Bumblebee in his action attacker's form. Is he correct? Yeah. And then you get, I don't think that, yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think the rolling affected it, but you do have this kind of gimmick here. But you can also, if you don't have, you can push on this and it affects it. So good job there. But that is the actual robot transformation. So it was never intended to transform. I'm not sure if Hasbro, I know that this team is not their regular Transformers team. Because for one, they put it on these god ugly side things. And it's not like it's cartoon accurate or anything. They're just there to be ugly. And these are supposed to match up right up here. So yeah, like that. Okay. Boom. Get that belt on there, but not bad. I mean, it's definitely different, so give them creativity. I love different. But there's Bumblebee. So there you have Bumblebee. Here he is with the Bumblebee Volkswagen butt, just to show you kind of size comparison. So he becomes much longer, which is actually 3.5 inches long once he's in vehicle form. And then to transform them back, you just kind of, flip these back, marry their notches up into the inside, which you have to separate this by lifting this side up. See how it kind of slides in there? But anyways, lift that up, separating the belt parts, swiveling this back into place, and then just, you kind of lean into this until it clicks. There's a little notch that goes in. That's why I said there's not really knees, because it's made to clip in, just like that. Open these up to your desired amount, and there you have Cyberverse Bumblebee in his robot form. Now the only comparison I have is this. I'm just gonna have to move these out of the way. Which I never even reviewed this figure, but just to show you kind of some similarities and whatnot. So there's that. As you can see, he's not really that accurate, either one. This one doesn't have the door wings, but this one doesn't have the shoulders painted to make it look like the sides of the cars. But those are the similarities on those figures right there. Next up is Windblade. Windblade standing at approximately, I spread my arm, 3.5 inches tall to the top of her head. She is pretty cool. We got a little bit of black paint for her kind of turbines on both sides with some black lining details. You can see that they went all out to paint the cockpit up. Got some silver paint. They did paint her face. Mine is a little bit messed up. I almost feel like returning it to see if they have a correct one, because that's pretty ugly. It should be like that on both sides. But This one's got a paint defect, but it's not that bad. I wouldn't complain too much. We get the Autobot symbol tampoed right there, and just red plastic throughout the rest to get a little black paint with the face paint there, and the white and the blue and the red as well on the face. For articulation, she has cut joints out like this, unlike Bumblebee does not have those. Why they couldn't have orchestrated ball joints on these figures on every shoulder was beyond me, but you do have that. You get the swivel forward and back. You get nothing on the head. You get a little, for the transformation, you have a little swivel here, so you can kind of use it. I mean, if you use it lightly, it doesn't look bad or anything. You do have hips that go way up. You get the knees on this figure. So you get some knees, and then you can kick out to the side, of course, as well. The knees will bend pretty well. They're nice and tight joints, too, so that's good. But very cool looking figure. I like it. That's how it looks like in Robot Mode, I believe. Is that right? I think so. And then this comes down. Yeah. So that's how it is in robot. Or, yeah, in robot form. To transform Windblade, you want to just start by using the swivel. Well, it's pretty much just bottom part. And you put these back like this. And then what you do is you pull this up forward. And then you kind of line it up like that. And then when you're ready, that's what I guess the transformation would be. Put these to the back like that. Or I suppose like this. It really depends on what you want. I guess that's probably how it would be. Like a gear walk or something. But then when you're ready, you just kind of clip that into place. And then her turbine engines come out. Which are these. Like wind... Basically, wind details you draw in. You know what I mean? That little tab right there is what activates it. So, once again, you clip those back into place. You got that little tab right there. And when you push on that tab, clip that in, it activates these. And then they're automatic. So that's Windblade for you. Not bad. Pretty cool. I just don't know where they came up with this. I don't know if they were trying to do Transformers and they decided they didn't have the budget, or they were originally going to just be robots and they said, no, we need to transform. I don't know. But that's how to transform her back. There's Windblade. So, doing a little comparison shot. Supposedly she's taller, or not as tall as Bumblebee. Is that true? Because he's 3 3/4. I don't know. But anyways, I guess they're both 3 3/4. Let me just check that again. No, that's 3.5. Why did I think he was 3 3/4? Sorry. There's no room back here, guys. Because it looks 3 3/4. I don't know. It must be just a trick of the eyes. Or, I mean, yeah. Anyways, that's Windblade. And now for my favorite, Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots. You got this nice metallic blue paint for the helmet. You got some metallic silver, as well as sky blue for the eyes. Just to show you what his helmet looks like. So very cool. Nice metallics they used. They got the sky blue for the chest, and then you got Autobot symbols on both sides, which is really cool. Got some silver metallics for the abdomen, groin, and the thighs. All painted. You can see it was blue plastic painted with silvers. And then they got the silver metallic paint up here. And then metallic blue plastic, not painted, it's like that sparkly plastic with red plastic and the rest. They just missed the smokestacks. And that pretty much wraps it up for how many details they missed. Maybe a little bit of details on the legs. And possibly the feet. So, yeah. But to I guess he has swivels too. But once again, not ball joints. And there's no reason for it. I mean, he could have had ball joints. I think it's just because it would have gotten away with the gimmick. But you have swivels on both sides. This one only goes to there, but this one will go all the way. Nothing on the head. And hips will go up and out. Get that. And nothing in the knees. So there's Optimus looking at the back of him. Looking at the back of Windblade too. So there's what the back. A little bit of hollowness on the back of Windblade's legs, but her tight joints make up for it. And Optimus has only got hollow in the inside of his thighs, or the inside of his legs, not the back of them. That's what it looks like. You can see the stamp there, Tomy 2017. To transform him, you just kind of pull his arm forward. You have to put this like that first. Then you would bring these up and then connect that tab right into that slot. Then you swivel right here. When you swivel this, it just automatically, as long as that tab right there, that smokestack is into there, as long as you lock that in there just like that, you flip this around. And then, oh, sorry, I went the wrong way. It's clipped this way. You flip this around this way. And then it flips around like that. Let's try that again. So it clips on there like that. You flip that around. And it flips around like that. So there's what you get for the alt mode. So he drives around like this. I suppose you could have it like this if you wanted. Whatever reason. But yeah, it's supposed to be like this. But very interesting design. We even have rolling wheels, which I find strange, but of course they don't have all wheels. They just give us 4. These are molded in place, but it does roll. So that's what you get with that. It's very cool. But the cool thing about Optimus is you can use it in tandem with robot mode. You just clip it like that, and then put it like this, and just kind of... Is it not activating? Does it really need to be swiveled? Is that... I don't know what's going on now. Must have just been hooked up. But it does work in robot mode, is what I'm trying to say. You can activate it in robot mode. So, there. So there's my review of the Cyberverse Action Attacker Scout class. And as you can see, Optimus is the tallest. Just by a little bit. Probably he might even be quite close to 4. Let's find out. Let's see. Well, he's not quite 4, but he's closer to 4 than the others. Just to show you a comparison with another Optimus. There's what he is with the Legion class movie Optimus. And then for the Cyberverse comparison, here's what he is with the other Optimus. I guess we can bring him in like that to show the details off. Let me know what you think of the review. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace, that's a wrap, guys. I'm out.